Rob Vasquez here, Cap Combat Sports, with none other than Gio Georgie from Fight Hop MMA. We over here today. We are. This is part two. Uh, Among some of the topics is going to be the picks for UFC 261, and also a huge shout out to Marab Walashvili, who will be fighting Cody Stimman next week actually, and we've been looking forward to that one for quite some time. The last time we were speaking. I said it. I had just said something. Jorge Masvidal. Now Jorge Masvidal will be fighting tonight. What do you think?
Listen, everybody got Kamaru Usman for the win. Nobody's wanting to take a chance on Jorge, but me, I never play my heart on the money. For me, this is not a fucking gambling spot. I love MMA, not for money, but for the heart. And let me tell you something. Brother. Jorge Masvidal is all about the heart.
Exactly.
I will never count Jorge out, man.
Nah, me neither. I don't know.
I got Jorge.
I like Jorge Masvidal.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those guys that is saying like Kamaru Usman is boring. Oh hell no. Kamaru Usman might as well be Georgian style fighting is just like Marab style fighting. He's just like Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, I like Kamaru Usman. He's a beast. He's shown, to make improvements and get better. And the proof is in the pudding. I mean, he's the champion, and he's been doing his thing. And I've seen him overcome certain things, adversity, and just come back and win. That you don't see that too often with him, but he does really well. But my boy Jorge Masvidal, Game Bread, Masvidal is about to also, side note, was about to embark in his own bare knuckle MMA endeavor, but that's something else. But for tonight, I would definitely love to see him win that. So I'm gonna pick my pick for that one is Masvidal.
But why though? Why, Bobby? Why?
I think that he may have been able to obtain a lot from the first one. On just some people would say, "Oh, it's a built-in excuse, 6 days notice." Look, man, would they have taken that fight on 6 days notice and have done because he did gas out a bit. That's what because he had to cram all that stuff within 6 days. Well, and I think that with the full training camp and the information that he obtained during what is that? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's that. See, over here, it's early over here.
Yo,
So
listen.
See the sunlight.
I'm just trying to ask you why
is that proper 12, or is that some? What is that?
This is J
proper 13.
Jim Beam. Jim Beam. You know Jim Beam.
Oh, Jim Beam. Oh yes, you're about to beam these this UFC 261 picks. Yeah, I think Masvidal, not only that he has a dog in him, but he has this met this ability.
We all have that.
No. Everyone don't have that dog, but that means that some people have it and some people don't. But I think that, but he has the ability. He has the skill set to match that, and to have taken it within 6 days. Like I look at it, and then even Usman was saying, that his performance wasn't his best performance, nor would and Jorge Masvidal also felt the same way. But they'll be able to show that. But the thing is that you had to realize that he wasn't fighting none of these other guys. You're fighting Masvidal has a style that's really. You've seen what he's done to some of these guys who were supposed to be on the next level.
Usman take this fight again?
Why would Usman take that fight again?
Yeah, why?
Because I think he feels like he said, unfinished business. I don't think that he thought he did his best there for that little bit of time. But I'm gonna tell you what else I think. I think he don't have the flex of the pecs Like I have him. I'm just joking. I'm just.
Bobby,
What's up?
listen.
What's up?
Let's keep it real.
That's how we
Usman,
always do.
Usman ain't got no money, honey.
Yeah,
Masvidal
I didn't
is
want to
a
say that.
stream.
I didn't want to say that.
Masvidal is a stream
I
up
didn't.
there.
I didn't want to say that, but
You
because
know
I
what I'm
wanted to
saying?
save that for the end. You know that I was going to say he's the money fight. Masvidal is now the money fight. Just like McGregor's the money fight, just like Diaz is a money fight. Masvidal is a money fight. So they're going to want that because they're not going to make the same, and no disrespect to the other athletes, but they're not going to make the same fighting this guy versus fighting Game Bread. Because now when you're
Now,
fighting
listen,
Jorge Masvidal, now
man.
you got a payday.
Bobby, you talk to a lot of bare knuckle guys. Jorge is a bare knuckle guy.
He is.
But you yourself know that when it comes to MMA, the knuckles can beat the tackles, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how the fuck do you fucking pick Jorge over Usman? There's no way unless Jorge does the Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he has to
Big
watch out for
Jesus
the explosiveness. He definitely has to watch out for Masvidal's explosiveness spurts. But I think the fact that he's had that full camp, I'm sure that him and the people around him and Mike Brown, Coach Mike Brown, shout out to him. I think that they're gonna have I think they have a pretty good game plan. And the ultimate test for that game plan is against someone like Mr. Gas Tank Usman. You know,
I like to say a toast.
yes. What's
I'd
that?
like to say a toast to Jorge Masvidal
Yeah, me
and
too.
Kamaru Usman. I like them to be healthy, and I like them to.
Likewise. Likewise. And thank you for giving us a great show, great outing, and the fight that the fans want to see. It's not sometimes it's not always about the money. Sometimes the legacy also you also want to give something where your people who are supporting you, they want to see this fight. They don't want to see you fight this other guy because there's really no interest there. Notwithstanding, their skill set. It's just that they want to see this fight. Unfinished business. They want to see this fight. I want to see this fight. I'm gonna stick with. I like both fighters. I like Usman. I really do. I'm a fan as well.
I'll
Usman
tell you
is
why I like
he's
Usman.
a mega
I'll tell you why I
improving.
like Usman. Anytime.
He's awesome.
No, you know why I like Usman?
What's up?
Because he's not scared
Nah,
for
he
the
ain't supposed
money.
to be.
He's not scared for the money. He's not scared for the challenge. He's not scared of nothing.
I like that.
But the toast I was saying was for what, Bobby?
You said that they both remain healthy. They both come into the fight, with their best and leave with their best.
Mm-hmm.
And leave healthy because every time you step in there, there's no guarantee that you will. And I mean, some of those injuries you may come up with, it's natural to come up with certain injuries
For real, for real.
that you're
You know
gonna
why I love these sports,
want
Bobby?
to be
Because it
sound.
doesn't matter where you from, Bobby. If you love MMA, you ain't gonna be a racist little fucking prick like those football hooligans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't care if you're black, white, yellow, blue, green. You don't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah. With people like that, they're at a disadvantage anyway because they have a small,
Listen,
closed mind.
uh,
It's the opposite of MMA. You remember what Bruce Lee said? He said, don't limit yourself to one style. Don't limit yourself to one people. Don't limit yourself to cultures.
they
Don't limit
said
yourself to other things. So when
Khabib.
you do that, you're at a disadvantage anyway. So the best thing I do sometimes is, because I've dealt with stuff like that, being
They said Khabib is the
family.
best. I think Usman is the best. Today, Usman is the best.
Yeah, Usman he's proved that. And we've never seen Habib
Oh shit.
take a
My
shot like that
carry on.
because yeah, Habib is one of those people who he won just about every round that he fought. So you never saw him drop. You never saw him. Of course, you've seen him get hit, but you never saw him drop like that and have to come back from that. I have seen Usman go through that and come back and with do his thing with flying colors. And as our guest Gio Georgie is will come back in a moment. Not only that, but when I look at just the adversity that he dealt with and the fact that he keeps improving and he just gotten better. He showed me a lot, and I love the jab. Love when he switched his stances by like when he fought Burns, just with the jab, among other things, but with the jab alone, maybe you could say a tactical something wrong that Burns did. Maybe he said he felt that way, maybe, but to capitalize on something and to see something and to make something of it even more and to stick with something as basic but yet so intricate as a jab, he did that. So yeah, and I definitely enjoy watching him fight. But Jorge Masvidal, Mr. Violence, Mr. I said it, Mr. He makes it happen. I've been watching him. I remember from back in the days and when he was over there doing the backyard brawls, and he's come up a long way. And to come up from that, I think he deserves a fight like this, and I would like to see him win. I think that would put that would definitely be the icing on the cake, or one of the cakes, because who knows that maybe he wants more than one cake, but he's got that coming up, and I think I would like to see him win. I think that he has the ability, and although I do believe that Usman has certain things to negate certain things from him, which he's shown, I think that Masvidal, if he uses it at a certain time, like he said, he didn't learn how to tap dance last time because they're rubbing his rubbing his feet. But I think that Masvidal knows exactly when to do something, and he could pull off an upset. And if he does, which I believe that he will, but I could be wrong. But I'm sticking with Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. You know what I mean, for the main event. Now, as far as uh the other fights, I'm Willie Zhang Willie, and Rose Namajunas. It's hard to bet against Weili. It's hard to bet against her. She's on a like me. Look at her winning streak, uninterrupted. Okay. Um, Look how she adapted. Look how when even when she fought Joanna.
You don't wanna bet against Wei Lee.
Yeah, I think even with Joanna, there was adversity there, but she stuck to what she had to do, and I think it went really well. That's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be.
call this. I'm gonna call this fight Rose. Rose, she's a great fighter.
Yeah, she
She's
is. I
a
love Rose
beautiful
Namajunas.
girl. She's a beautiful girl. She's a great fighter.
Oh yeah.
Somehow she had to make the first mistake. Make it personal. She had to mention that Zhang Wei Li was Chinese or a communist. That's got nothing to
Oh
do
really?
with the fight.
Yeah.
That's got
Nah,
nothing
it
to do
doesn't.
with
It's
the
it's
fight.
it's about the skill sets. About the. It's about you better be ready to represent and to do your thing in there with your skill set.
That's fucking racist. What she did, what they call in US, that's racist.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't catch that part. But yeah, the fact that she's from China, whatever, I don't think that has anything to do with the fight game. I didn't hear that part. I'm just, but if she says something like that,
He tried to say
I
that.
disagree. I disagree with that.
He
I
tried to
disagree with
say that
Yeah.
because Wei Li is a communist, that's why she's gonna beat her, even though China and fucking her country got nothing to do with any of this shit.
Yeah, but yeah, just focusing on the. I didn't know about that just now. You told me, but just focusing on the fight in and of itself. That has nothing to do with it. It's going to be a good one. I think that Rose has definitely a little bit different style. Well, has a different style than Joanna. The adaptations, and I'm pretty sure Li Zhang has done her homework. I'm pretty sure. And it's going to try to
You know me, right?
negate that.
You know
Yeah.
me, right? You know me, right?
What's that? Yeah. But yeah. Now look, right? Yeah, the Ninja Turtles. But that fight, how do you see that fight going?
What the fuck?
How do you see that fight going, sir? Sir, put the whiskey down and drop the Ninja Turtle towel over here. Just back to the. Nah, I like
Who
the
you
towel.
calling ninja? Who you
Nice.
calling ninja?
Ninjas.
Listen.
No, Ninja Turtles. My bad. Now look. How do you see that fight going?
I feel like John is gonna murder her before round 3.
How,
I think
with
that
the stand
Rose
up, submission, ground and
on the
pound.
ground, from starting to the ground, Whaley's gonna murder her.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong, Rose, she's fucking beautiful on her feet.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But she's not an animal. Whaley is an animal.
Yeah.
And I can see Rose getting success with her reach, staying on the outside with the footwork, boxing, but she's not tough though. She's not tough like Whaley. Whaley is made of fucking steel, bro.
So the answer is clear.
The answer, listen,
Whatever Whaley hits,
I'm gonna go on
she
record.
destroys. No, I'm just joking.
Whaley is
Okay,
gonna finish. Whaley's gonna finish Rose before round 3, probably round 2.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. And here is to Lithuania, you fucking Nazi.
It was personal today. Yeah, well, yeah, just for both fighters, for both countries, it's look, man. I think it's gonna be a great fight. Rose being the underdog, notwithstanding, I think it'll be a really, really, really good fight. I'm gonna definitely give my picks.
Rose. Just
no, I like Rose Namajunas.
You got her. You got her for the win.
But it's hard to bet against Weili Zhang. It's really hard to bet against her.
I'm going for Weili Zhang with the finish inside the 2, inside the 3.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with man, I like Thug Rose Namajunas a lot, but I think I'm gonna go with Weili Zhang. I think this is her time. I wouldn't be surprised if Rose, if she sticks to a game plan, a technical thing, where on her feet, which I think that Weili Zhang, being the smaller fighter, would favor her, so like a little up closer brawl. But it's not to say that Rose couldn't pull that off either. Because I don't like to use those phrases like, oh, anything can happen. Of course, anything can happen. Somebody could stub their toe walking into the cage, or just, God forbid, fall off the stairs or something. Who knows?
Listen,
you know what I mean? But I don't like to use the, oh, anything can happen. Of course, anything can happen. But the thing is that Rose has a chance. And I think it being the more technical aspect, if it opens up something, a submission, it could open up. As far as as right now riding that who they are in the roller coaster, and as far as the energy, as far as the ability, and I've seen that this girl is tough too. Weili Zhang is she's one of my favorites. Let me tell you, I love her style. I love the dedication. She doesn't say much, but she does say a lot when she's in there. Her ability and what she does. But so I'm gonna go with this is a hard one for me, man, because I like them both. I like Rose Namajunas a lot. But I'm gonna say, this more money. I'm gonna say Zhang Weili. Now, as far as the next fight coming up, Valentina Shevchenko versus. Well, I'm gonna let you give your take on this one because you said something earlier. You said something earlier, and I thought that it was pretty I think it showed something, a level of well, you give your take on that. You give your take on that, and I'll give my take on it.
Um, about the next fight, you're talking about Valentina Shevchenko
Yes.
versus Jessica Andrade, right?
Jessica Andrade, yeah.
Okay. For this fight, I got Jessica Andrade by finish.
What round?
Mm,
Hard, right?
I got Jessica. I'm not saying round, like maybe four,
What makes you
three.
think that? The in
Because
and out
because
style
of
of
the Rose fight, because of the Rose. To be honest, you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer you straight up. Because of Jessica Andrade versus Thug Rose fight, the first fight and the second fight, we saw a lot. In the first fight, Rose beat the fuck out of Jessica Andrade.
Yeah, she did.
There was only a one moment Andrade picked her up, slammed her on her
Yeah,
head.
'cause she was supposed to let go of. Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah. She got
out,
slammed on her head.
whatever you want. The second fight, Rose won it, but did she really? Not really. She did win it on points, but Andrade showed her boxing. She learned from Rose. I think this is the perfect time to match up Andrade with Shevchenko. And I think that if they clinch up, she will lift her up, put her down, pile drive, and just to go
I
low.
don't think so. I don't agree with that. But I do believe that Andrade being the underdog, I think that she does. It's going to be a lot more competitive than people think, because Shevchenko, you know, being the taller, longer fighter, is going to use that. She has that counter hook, and she can kick you from anywhere. She can kick you going backward, head cook. She could do all that. Her being the shorter fighter, she's going to have to look out for certain things, and I'm pretty sure they've gone over that with her. The basic always a shorter fighter one too, but that's not even that. There's so much more involved. You see Shevchenko throw kicks, catching people going backward, um, and she's made a lot. She's highly successful with her. It's like linear. She doesn't do like she'll go to, but she goes boom, forward and backward. But she's so successful with it. Maybe a timing thing with Andrade could cost Shevchenko, because we know how a lot of times how Andrade fights. It's no secret. She pulls forward. She throws the hooks. She throws that hook. You know what I mean? She does that. Well, I don't. I mean, during the clinches, you got to see who Shevchenko has clinched with, and some of the work that's been put in. Bigger girls, where she's taking them down and putting them down. Um, I would expect Andrade to try to use something like that. I think that it's gonna go toward Shevchenko. Uh, it could be by finish. It could be a head kick finish. It could be, you gotta look at some of the counters and some of the things that are open, or she could get a submission. Now, on the other hand, Jessica Andrade, she is, with all due respect, she's a beast in there, man. She's powerful. She'll pick you up, slam you, start doing some real dirty, some real things. But I look at when she fought Weili and how that was used against her. It was fast. So she doesn't know how good Andrade didn't really know how good she is, or vice versa. But in a sense, yes, because what she tried to employ that time, Weili was like, "Bing," right away, right away. It was like something in her, and she negated that fast. Some girls that fight Andrade, sometimes they leave certain things open. I look at the fighter that Shevchenko is. Do I think she's gonna get hit? Do I think she's gonna get tested? Yeah, I do. I think it's a lot more competitive than people think it's going to be. So this is probably the biggest threat to her titles thus far right now. Now, I like Jessica Andrade. She's really smart. She knows what she's doing. It's obvious. She has a high fight IQ. But I'm gonna go with Valentina Shevchenko. Yeah, and I'll cap this up in Spanish later on because also Shevchenko was speaking Spanish the other day. You know what I mean? So para toda la gente que le sigan a Valentina Shevchenko también igualmente. Le voy a dar los picks míos para la pelea. Primeramente voy con Jorge Masvidal. Segundamente voy con Jean Weili. Y terceramente voy con Valentina Shevchenko. Ahora para el inglés de nuevo. Yeah, brother. So we're going to finish that.
No. I really appreciate everything you're doing. And I want to say that from Valentina Shevchenko to Jessica Andrade to Jorge Masvidal to Kamaru Usman to everybody, I want to wish every one of these warriors,
of course, man,
best day tomorrow.
And the ultimate respect always. Ultimate respect, man. Ultimate respect. Anytime you go in there, people sometimes, man, they just and we talking about human beings here, man, who put it all on the line. So those are some of the most straight up individual, most humble people, some of the best people you'll ever meet, because anyone who usually puts it on the line, other people may not understand why life sometimes just have at certain times. Okay, so like, this is what it is and this is what I'm going to do. Maybe they won't understand, some people, but they appreciate, because everyone can't be the fighter. Some people have to be the fans. Some people, there has to be a ref, there has to be commentators and everything else. But this is going to be Christmas in April, brother.
And I appreciate it. I
love it.
Bobby,
this is a wonderful card.
This is what I was saying. I don't care if you're from Brazil, you're from Cuba, you're from US, you're from Russia, you're from Georgia.
I train with everyone.
I want to wish you good luck because you're a warrior, brother. You know what
exactly. And from us over here in New York City, over here, it's a melting pot and it's beautiful.
First of all,
go down the block, you see this, that?
Matt the Terra Savage, and the Steamroller Favola.
Steamroller Favola. And the Cheese Roller, Cheesy McFresh.
That's his brother?
That's his twin brother. I like him, man. I like him. He's got pizzazz. He got style, man. There's something about him, and he's cool. He's probably could do a whole bunch of stuff. Matt Favola, Matt knows, man. That's my dog, man. I like Matt a lot, and I know he's gonna be in the corner there for. You've been working in. Been working out. All right, brother. That's very nice. I'm about to get something in a little while myself. I gotta step it up. Yeah, those that for Jean Weili. Now, those are my picks. So you picked Andrade to win by finish, right? Okay, and that is highly possible, especially with someone with her style, and not only with her style, but what she's shown previously. And she was the 115-pound champion before. And I've seen her put in that work. Would I be surprised? No, I wouldn't be surprised with someone with her accolades and her fight IQ.
Listen, can we put this on record?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's put this on record.
With the dog, that's very nice.
No, nothing about that dog. I'm talking about the picks.
Yeah, the picks are going on record, man. That's why I'm doing this. And then another mention, we're gonna hit after that next week. We're gonna have we're gonna have Marab, who trains over here, Law MMA.
You good, you
Vegas.
You good, you.
We have Marab Lashvili. Marab, we're gonna have him. He's gonna be fighting Cody Stamen, and I got Marab for that one. I always got Marab. I don't bet against my people. My peoples. All for all the Boricua, Italiano, lo que sea. Acá, everybody got you. See the melting pot over here? Everybody, whether it's
but why you got Marab for this one?
Chicano, Russian, everybody we got over here. Everybody we got Russian. Georgian.
Nothing about Russian.
Everything, Turkish, everybody that's here, everyone, love them all. Let me tell you something. It's one thing we all have in common. They like to, not only do they like to compete at a higher level, because you see a lot of countries in there now, but the fans as well. And Georgia, they got a squad, man. They got a squad there, man, and it's growing. And I think that it's gonna get.
For a Latino guy, you must be joking. Latinos got every fucking weight, every fucking class. Now you telling me Georgians got it?
No, I'm saying Georgians got a squad, man, and it's all about the talent. It's all about what you bring. It's all about this, because if this don't meet this, if this is not right, then all of that is to no avail, because you're not, it's really hard to do. But I think that you got a squad. And that being said, with Marab, before we end this, when McGregor versus Poirier versus McGregor, we're gonna do something on that. I don't know how you see that one going. I have my own ideas.
I got McGregor, man.
I got McGregor too. I got the notorious Conor McGregor.
No, notorious.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do his thing. I like Dustin Poirier a lot. I like the way he fights. I like the way he's not only that storyline, what he's overcome, because he's really great. He's really, you're not gonna be at that level fighting the guys and doing what you've done to who you've done it to if you weren't. So that's why you don't hear me mentioning things like that, because it's self-evident. Like just like with Conor McGregor. Like if people say he can't fight, I say, well, he can't fight. I mean, he got all those world titles and beat all those other guys who were top guys at the time. What they do? They just lay down for him. Oh yeah, you're okay. Is that McGregor? Yeah, let me go to sleep in front of everyone in the world. No, it doesn't work like that. He's the dog. He can fight, and he's at a high level. You cannot be otherwise to have accomplished what he's accomplished. And I think besides that, I like what he's done for the sport. I like the eyes that he's brought to the sport. Whether some fighters like him or hate him, or they just run, or they just want to get that money fight, or calling them out, whatever. Bottom line is he's directly and indirectly done a lot for the sport, and to bring more eyes and more money to the sport. And their families are able to eat. Everybody else is able to eat well. So without further ado, UFC 261. Oh yeah. Let me tell you something, brother. UFC 261. Yeah, I'm gonna have McFresh. I'm gonna have a few other people on here. I'm gonna have some couple of UFC people.
Listen, for UFC 261 main event between Usman
Jorge Masvidal on here too.
I got Masvidal with the finish.
Yeah, I got Masvidal with a finish.
I got Weili Zhang over Rose Namajunas finish. And I got Jessica Andrade finish on Shevchenko.
I have Jorge Masvidal finish. You know, if he does push a decision, it's like it would favor more a finish with him.
Jorge
I see him with a finish. I see
Jorge finish. What's wrong with you?
Zhang Weili probably with a finish. And Valentina Shevchenko, I think with a finish. With a finish, or if it's a decision, do I think she's going to get hurt at some point? Do I think she's going to be tested and hit hard at some point? Yeah, I think so. You know, she's not fighting a person who doesn't come at you like that. All right. So, yo, anyways, I have to check some other things in some fights, and my DM sometimes has.
What about Weidman versus Uriah?
Huh? Oh, Weidman. Chris Weidman. The All-American Chris Weidman. Again, I'm picking Chris Weidman. Even though he lives in South Carolina. From
Carolina.
From Strong Island.
Carolina.
I mean, he beat him before. I think the same type of pressure. I mean, he may be looking for something different, but I'm definitely going to go with Chris Weidman, Long Island. Chris Weidman.
I think Uriah Hall is going to finish Chris.
Think so?
And this is not me trying to be disrespectful because I'm always for the home team.
Mm-hmm. You're always for the home team, but you're picking Uriah Hall? I'm just messing with you.
No. Because I always talk the truth.
Yeah, me too. I think Chris Weidman is going to beat him. I think it's the same. You know, it's a little difference from when they fought at Ring of Combat many. So I think it was over 10 years ago. And I think that
many people lost their faith in Chris.
I'm just joking. Oh yeah, anyways, what I'm saying is just hold on just a second. Is Chris Weidman. I definitely got Chris Weidman, man. And I think the longer it goes, I'm gonna favor Uriah Hall. But the faster it goes, like Chris Weidman continues to, if he pressures him as previously and is able to get some takedowns on and stuff like that, he should be able to do really well. But you can't negate Uriah Hall, who's also, Uriah Hall is from Queens. A big shout out to Uriah Hall too. Humble fighter. Great striking. I do think that he was kind of like gun shy for a little while. I don't know if it would, like, he wouldn't throw certain strikes but I think he has a problem sometimes dealing with people who just put that pressure on him, that forward pressure. But I give it to Chris Weidman. That's it. All right. We're gonna do some covering we have some great fights coming up, some UFC fights and other fights coming up.
Bobby, just remember, tomorrow is the Chinese day. Forget about the niggas on the prelims. We got some Chinese niggas on the prelims. Forget about it. When it comes to Weili Zhang, remember one thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Weili Zhang. I like him. She's good. You know, she's really, really good. She's shown that. So those are my picks. And yeah, we got some stuff in the women's league. You have LFA. And we have PFL. We have things. We have some. Oh, I'm gonna have Justin Kid Montalvo on here also. Justin, he won. It was New York versus Florida. He went down there, and you saw he put the beats on his kid. You know, respect to Florida. You know, but you know, we from New York. Guns clapping. Let me stop. So he went down there. He employed that body shots after he got that.
He's a lion.
Did his thing. I'm gonna have him on here too. Boricua Justin Kid Montalvo. And yo, man, you know what I was thinking? I had a little conversation with John Beneducci, man. Maybe we should try to get him. I think he'd be interested in getting one of them Triller fights, man. I just tell him he's a grappler. That's it. We'll get him. We'll talk mad, real shit. And if you don't like it, we're gonna get paid. But listen, you have a wonderful one. I'm about to eat a little something. I gotta break a little sliver off of it. Just eat it in small increments. You know how they say, oh, you don't like snack food? They say, oh, just do it in moderation. You ever tell somebody who smokes bongs and a bunch of weed, just do it in moderation? Anyway, I'm going to do my workout. Have a good night. Peace and thank you for your time. We are Rob Vasquez and Georgie Gio. Rob Vasquez, Cap Combat Sports, and Gio Fight Hop. And also, I have do you have what are your other channels, brother? What are your other YouTube channels?
My other channel is Georgi Sartania, Vasquezi, Zmao, Shenshik Homaragat. Hey!
Woo! All right. Now look, yo. All right, signing off right here. We gotta get ready. Definitely gonna be there. And and pretty soon I'll be heading out to certain events, and I'll be heading out over here in Long Island as well to do interviews with certain of the guys over there. Just be there. But I'll be at certain events, especially when it warms up and this thing clears up. I'm about to get my vaccination this week. So, and then, before I do that.
Oh, wait, I forgot to say one thing.
Mm-hmm.
This gonna go out to the public?
Yes.
All right,
I got
guys.
it.
All right, listen. If you guys ever like Mortal Kombat,
yeah, I'm about to watch it.
No, wait. If you guys ever like Mortal Kombat, make sure you don't watch. Make sure you don't watch the new one. It is shit.
Oh, it is? Yeah. Oh man, you ruined it for me. No, I'm just joking. All right, it's all right. That's all right. I've seen some other good movies.
Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah,
you best unsubscribe and unfuck yourself. If you like the new Mortal Kombat
movie, is that bad though?
Don't ever fucking comment or
what happened?
like.
What happened? What happened? They got the Smurfs on there or something?
No, bro. It's just
Bozo the Clown comes out.
Nah, bro. It's bullshit.
Fight a Bozo with big red feet.
It's bullshit,
slapping you with head kicks.
Listen. I'm not a hater, but I'm a player from the 90s. I hold the pad with the 4 buttons. I control that shit. This Mortal Kombat is the biggest asshole white motherfucking bullshit you ever see.
Yeah. Hold on. I think they said something about Jorge Masvidal goes off on Jake Paul. Predicts he won't fight. Yeah, I don't think he will fight somebody like Masvidal because fuck all that shit. Let me tell you something. Anybody who's making money doing anything, whatever, people paying, see it, and they're putting on good things. We're gonna get a couple of our guys over here. We're gonna get them some Triller fights and show them what it is. You know what I mean? Listen, you have a great one, and UFC one. UFC 261 tonight's gonna be great. Gotta take care of a few things along with that because I also have like some people. We've been through the DMs. I have to do some interviews and some stuff coming up. I got some bare knuckle stuff, got some MMA stuff, some UFC guys, some Bellator, and gonna be going to certain events. I'm not gonna say which yet, but and we'll be broadcasting and doing stuff from there. All right. You have a good night, my brother. Enjoy. Cause right now over here, it is. Yeah, it's afternoon over here, man. It's over. It's like 12:30, 12:35. So over there, it's like what, 1 in the morning, 12 something in the morning in China.
No, it's 12:45.
12:45. Yeehaw. All right, brother. Let me let you go, and you have a good one. And I look forward to we'll be talking when watching the fights pretty soon. Hopefully, if the things open up, be able to start doing some media stuff over there. All right, brother. All
Woo!
right. Oh, you've been working out? All right, man. That's good. I gotta put you through my workout, right? I'm gonna send you something that you have to do it. It's not long, but anyways, take care. Thank you, everyone. Cap Combat Sports, Fight Hop. We out.